EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On second down, Baker. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. On first down is Mayfield. To the left side to Godwin.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in, drop him before he could take that shot downfield. On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This a 42-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Moore going in motion.
Go.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Whoa. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 29-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards.
Here we go. It's hot.
Right back to him on first down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So
that one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Tampa.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So Really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
You got to, don't jump.
Moore
Ready?
going in motion.
Sit high.
Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Second down and 8.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field.
I should have highballed that shit. I swear I should have highballed that shit. This shit is so fucking lame.
Everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Into the hands of Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down. It's Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He will have a Steelers 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Punch right. You got a me. Hey, can. Right.
On first and 10, Fields. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go.
A run. And here's Mason. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Now, Fields. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get this up to the 44. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Mayfield. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
go, son.
Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Tonight.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And this will be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one. Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, defense is all over. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Regular.
Man in motion, heading left.
Watch out.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Hey, Stan. Is that all right?
Fields. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put Wilson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's the gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, Side. Side.
They'll run. This is Mason. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
575. Right.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Go.
On the ground is Mason. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete.
He is in. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers move out to a 24-10 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On play action, Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
To the ground, a first down run. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here we go, Scott.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Good night.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
So second down, and they'll run it. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. To return is Dallas Flowers. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. The ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Regular. Done.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
2nd and 11. Throwing is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Open man, left side. He's got it. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try to hit him with a screen.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for two.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Here we go, son.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Here we go.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.